All right, someone had asked me about setup for M32, how we typically do it. So here's the stage. I'm doing a wedding. This is unusual in that the band is only playing the reception 9 to 11, which is great. So I'm not doing any ceremony, I'm not doing any speeches. Literally, people come in here, we play music and have a good time. So this is a typical setup for me, a little bit. These tops are, don't use them a whole lot because they don't have handles. They are installation JBLs, but they sound wonderful. And in a challenging room like this, I'll take what I can get. I usually like to pair them with a double 18, but today we're doing single 18 because we don't need that kind of power. Anyway, M32. So this is a monitor amp rack. This is the brains of the operation. When there's a mixer, this rack goes with it. The mixer is separate. So it could be an M32R, it could be an M32 full size, it could be an X32. But whatever it is, it will pair with this rack. So essentially what we're doing today, I can show you what we're doing today. So our inputs are gonna be, let's go to our routing. We have an SD16 on stage. We capture all our backline with that. We have an S16 below in this monitor amp rack. That's what our inputs look like. Trying to think of, okay. So on stage we're using this, I'm lazy, I'm gonna zoom in. That SD16 is gonna take inputs 1 through 16, which is all of our backline, drums, keyboards, everything like that. No vocals, everything but vocals. And there's one of those little XVV in-ear setups. And the outputs on this are assigned to output 1 through 8, and our keyboard is gonna be mix 1. This keyboard right here is mix 1. This keyboard here, or this guitar player right here, runs in-ears, and his in-ear is right here. And out of laziness, I'm taking it off of this right here. So, for input 17 through 32, we're gonna use this S16. This is set up for outputs 1 through 8. Press and hold configure, that'll tell you what your outputs are. And those outputs are wired to these amplifiers. And these amplifiers will drive whatever's on stage. And in this instance, here's our outputs. We have 8 NL4 outputs. All right, over here, let's go up here. So the board is always going to be configured as out 9 through 16. So this is output 9, this is 15, 16, always. All boards, same way. X32 rack, compact, full size, whatever. It's always going to be 9 through 16. The AES is hardwired to the S16, so we're not using a patch panel. It's going straight into the S16. That way, less failure points. This AES is the B side of the S16. That's going to the stage box on stage. Here's our Wi-Fi router. We have a Wi-Fi router right here. Wi-Fi outputs. You can use that to talk to whatever. These are DMX down here. These are DMX down here. So, outputs 15 and 16. Go to this amp rack right here. Stereo triamp drives our mains. Very easy. And in the drawer, microphones. What else? So that's how this M32 is set up. I have 2 of these monitor amp racks. There's a couple of wireless mics in here. We're not using them today, but we can if we need to. The other monitor amp rack I have has 4 wireless. This only has 2. I think that's about it. So yeah, the big thing is outputs 1 through 8 come off of this here. They drive the amplifiers drive the speakers. The mixing board itself uses output 9 through 12, not local. Output 1 through 12, 9 through 12, 13 through 16. And typically 15 and 16 are left and right. Sometimes 13 will be a front fill or a room fill, same with 14. And 9 through 12 typically is some kind of an in-ear mix. Here's what we're using today. So we have a lot of drums. Here's our backline. We have a DJ line run, and not run, but it's there. And then we go to the next layer. It's just vocals, and that's it. Anyway, hope that helps.